Hey everybody, thanks for checking us out. Vic McCarty from iNews 26. We're still in Traverse City, and we're at Grand Traverse Distillery. With me is now owner, operator. What else can I call you?
Owner-operator is
All
good.
right. Kent Rabish is with us, and you told us something before we turned the camera on. 10 years you've been producing. I can't believe it's been that long.
Yeah, I know, it's gone by fast. We got our license and we started distilling and mashing in January of '07. So it's been a quick 10 years.
And you also told me some other numbers. When you started doing this, and I believe you said there were only 2 craft distilleries in the Midwest. Is that right?
Yeah, we were the 30th craft distillery in the United States. There was another one in Milwaukee. So there were 2, about 30 nationally. As of right now, there's a meeting coming up, the American Distillers Institute annual meeting, and there's about 1,500 distilleries apparently at this point.
Wow, it blows my mind. Now, compared to the craft beer industry, where does craft distilling fit in?
We're about 25 years behind craft brewing.
Okay.
So the growth phase of what we're doing, it's just like a rocket going right now. At some point, we're going to have to level out because you can only have so many. Craft beer's done the same thing. You know, they're growing, but you'll never see craft beer probably doubling and tripling anymore because if you look at Michigan around our state, there's a lot of breweries and everybody's doing well. But I'd put us about 25 years behind them.
All right, now I want to talk about what's going on here on 3 Mile, but also down on Front Street. You opened up a tasting room, and you've got some plans for that. Talk a little bit about what you're planning for that.
Yeah, we like to feature local downtown, and what we do on the 200 block, 215 East Front Street, we have a tasting room for the distillery. You can go in there and have cocktails, or you can just taste. We also have a couple wineries. So right now we have Shady Lane. You can come in and sample their products, have a glass, and buy a bottle. We have a second winery coming in soon, and we also have a local company that does mead and cider coming in. So what we'd like to do is get a collection of locally made, locally distilled, locally brewed products so people can come down and sample, have a glass. If they want to buy a bottle, they can.
Kind of one-stop shopping in a way.
Yeah, and feature local.
Yeah.
Within our area, the Antrim County, the Leelanau County, and obviously Grand Traverse.
Okay, tell people real quick what you're distilling here.
Whiskey, vodka, gin, and rum.
Okay, and that has gone from 10 years ago to now. What's your production grown to?
Oh, it's 25 times what we started.
Really?
Yeah, we're right now at maximum capacity, which for us is probably about a 12,000 case per year production. But most of my product's sitting in barrels, aging. Whiskey's got to sit for 4 years. So everything we're doing right now, 6 months of our work go in the barrels that we can't touch for 4 years.
All right. Speaking about growing, you're doing some work back there. What's the expansion look like?
We've got about 5-6 tasting rooms around the state. So we're down in Grand Rapids. We're just opened up with a local winery. It's called Bar down in Ann Arbor. We're in Frankenmuth. We have a seasonal one here in Leland. Our goal is, I've got $30 vodka, $50 whiskey. People need to try it before they buy it. So our goal is to put tasting rooms around the state, let them come in. If they try it and if they like it, they can get a bottle. Then they can also pick it up at the local party store. If they don't like it, that's fine. Find out before you buy it. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah, you're in local shops. People can find your stuff, and restaurants as well.
Yes,
right.
Absolutely.
Now, what are you doing back here? What's the expansion going on back here?
We've got a new cooling system. We have very much outpaced our cooling system. So we're putting in a whole new system. It's been about 6 weeks in. We're going to be able to expand. I'm looking at this next year, probably getting a second still so that we can be 3 shifts.
Yeah, and you're all local.
All local. All my grain, 100% of my wheat, rye, and corn is grown at the Sen Brothers Farm, about 10 miles, so they deliver here.
Yeah. Kent Rabish, it's hard to believe it's been 10 years, and you're going gangbusters. Thank you very much for taking some time out of your schedule.
Thank you very much for coming in.
At the Grand Traverse Distillery in Traverse City, I'm Vic McCarty from iNews 26.